Welcome back to Rustaholic. I'm Patrick, and we are still working on my 1969 Pontiac Catalina Wagon, which is very exciting for me. I've been waiting to get on this vehicle a long time. Quick recap. What have we done so far? We stripped the roof, the hood, we've done all the majors around the sides, and now we just have, as far as stripping goes, this little detail work here along the edges of the doors, a lot of little edges and things like that. In the past, I have used a smaller sander, one of those vibrating sanders that gets in here. But this time, I think I'm going to do something different. We're going to try CitriStrip. It's a paint and varnish stripping gel. And one of my friends said, hey, you should try this stuff. It works pretty good. And I usually don't use the gels or the strippers, or at least not for this car, because I didn't know how far I was gonna go, and if you use the stripper, that's like you're going all the way. You just don't know. And so that's why I didn't use it on the rest of the car. But for this little stuff, I think this might work well. I did watch a couple YouTubes, and it looks like it's gonna do exactly what I wanted. So I'm excited to give it a try. We'll give it a shot. I do need to do some prep work first. So I got to get this mirror off, and I'm noticing it doesn't have the little screw type like other GM's vehicles I've seen in the past. So it must come in from the inside. So that seems like it's going to be a challenge. And I was thinking about welding this just back together, but this looks like it's like pot metal or something, so I don't think that's going to be an option. I think I have one of these already in here, but no worries. Even if I don't, we'll get a replacement somewhere. But that's it. Yeah, let's do a little bit of prep, get ready for this gel stuff, and then we're gonna give it a shot. Let's do it. Just wanted to give you a real quick look at all these little edges and stuff is what I'm gonna be trying to take care of here. So a lot of little detail stuff. Get all this off the trim. Probably even do the rail here. And I think I'm probably just gonna use it on this too. I mean, why not? It's almost gone anyway. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it does on this. We'll get all this off here. Again, everything on the doors. Not really gonna go inside the door area yet. That's another phase, but we'll get this whole rest of this roof taken care of. And all this little stuff here. Everything around the windows. Yeah, so this is what I'm calling the minors. And once we get this done and dialed in, we can finally move on to some metal work. So that'll be great. But first, we gotta get this thing off. All right, I found the screws, but they're kind of hiding behind this window. It'd be a lot easier, I feel like, if this window would go down. But I haven't tried, I don't think it works. Yeah, this window. Oh, yeah. I hear the motor doing something. Let's try this one. Come on. We need that one up anyway. All right, so window not working. So we're gonna do this the easy way, I guess. All right, let's get to it. All right, I confirmed it's a 7/16. And this is this is the craziness we got going on here. So I'm gonna struggle with this for a few minutes, and we'll be back. But we're gonna get this mirror off for sure. All right. I got updates. The mirror itself is off, but this guy can't pull through. It's stuck between this this window edge right here, or the frame for the glass. It's around it this way, so it can't squeeze through. So we're gonna have to take this thing apart. So never done that before. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be too crazy. I don't know. Need to get these wires out of their little crimped zone and be able to unhook them here. So obviously they're under a spring load. Yep, so I'm gonna work on that and see if we can't get these things released. Almost there. Sheesh, this is taking a while. All right, just wanted to show you what I've got here. If you push this guy in, it compresses the spring and it gives you a little bit loose item. The problem is that I'm having, it's crimped here on the line and it's crimped here on the wire. So even though I've reduced the pressure and I've got plenty of slack here, I can't get it off here or here. I tried to pry it open with a screwdriver or whatever just to get it open, and it probably would be possible, but at the end of the day, I'm not using this one again anyway, and I feel bad about it, but I think I'm just going to snip it and then be done with it, because, you know, we got more stuff to do and this one's broken. So that's how it works, in case you're wondering. It may take some time to get those uncrimped, but I think it would be possible. But this seems to me like a semi-permanent type insulation, so we're just gonna snip these and move forward. It's out, and I just snipped them with those. All right, let's see. Whew. Oh yeah, I was expecting blue here, but it's gold, and that's because these doors weren't originally on this car. And it looks like when that tree fell, I had a tree branch come through, and that's what busted this mirror. It bent this up pretty good. It tried to yank this whole thing out of the door, so we're gonna have to pound that back flat, I think. But yeah, that's right, these are gold doors, not blue. Alright, here's my plan. I'm gonna start from the front and work my way back. And the one items here that I definitely want to get, because this is stuff that's really hard to get out in between those grills, so I am going to put some stripper on that, and hopefully we'll be able to get all that taken care of, but I don't want it dripping down in between onto this stuff. So I'm just going to take some plastic, cut it, hopefully. Found these scissors in a school in San Diego 30 years ago, and they still work. All right. Yeah, just like that. Should be good. All right. That should keep us protected down low. And now we can move on. Next, I'm gonna start taping. This stuff shouldn't hurt glass in any way, shape, or form. But I'm just gonna put some anyway, just cause. And also, I'm just gonna clean everything up, all these little edges. I am gonna tape off around here. There's some like some rubber and stuff. It's pretty foobarred anyway. Probably really doesn't matter. But in the back, I'm gonna do some tape, and I'll show you why over there. But yeah, just gonna clean off right now anywhere that I'm gonna put some tape. Just make sure it sticks during the stripping process. Not too crazy, and then yeah, maybe we'll even pound this out. I'm not sure. Don't want to get it too far. Anyway. We're gonna do some cleaning, we're gonna do some taping, and then I think we'll finally be ready for some strip. All right, I think the prep is done. Let me just take you on a quick walk around and show you what we got completed. All right, so starting at the front here, you can see I added some plastic along the side, and that's because I am going to be doing the sides of the hood, but this is already painted in here, so I don't want to mess with any of that. Of course, we got the plastic along the top, and then on that side also. However, I did notice that the inside fender over there does have some bubbles in it, so that's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to take care of it. This side is still really clean, so that's good. The whole inside has actually already been painted. It probably just needs to get cleaned up. Should have pressure washed that when I had a chance, but I didn't. So, coming around the side here, I don't even know if this is going to hurt glass. I don't think it should, but I just also want to make sure. I don't know how it's going to affect rubber in this sealant, and I'm not sure if I'm taking this glass out yet or not. So just going to try to be real easy on this side, but we are going to do everything around from about here up is really the plan. So all the stuff, the rails, everything on the top, everything down here we'll take care of. I did notice that we have some, I'd put in some filler or something underneath here, probably to seal this window. There's some at the top also. So that citrus stuff is going to affect it, but we're gonna run with it. So if we need to re-repair it, we will, but we'll see what kind of effect it has. Couldn't get anything to stick here, so shoved this paper in here, but this is definitely getting the full Monty, so we're gonna totally get that cleaned up. Everything along the top is gonna get done, all of this stuff, everything down here. I did leave one strip here because there's some Bondo right there that I don't want to mess up. It's really smooth, it's sealing that top, so we'll get everything else in and around it, and then we'll get it dialed in. I just want all this stuff off the trim, things of that nature, come all the way down. We're not gonna do the tailgate. Tailgate we're gonna leave alone, but I am gonna go ahead and hit the rear bumper, and we'll see how it does on the rear bumper. But we'll keep coming around, we'll do all of this, and then this is pretty much the same on this side. We're just gonna do everything from the belt line up is just gonna get done. Yep, all the way back. Yeah. So I think we're ready. Just need to find the right time, because you put this stuff on, and I think it needs to sit to either 12 hours or 24 hours. I don't know, but because I only work in 1 or 2 hour increments, got to figure out when I'm going to be able to do that. So, gonna get that schedule worked out, and then we'll come back with some CitriStrip. All right, sounds good.